Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Seth. In today's video we're going to be doing something a little bit differently. I'm going to be giving you my predictions for the 2026 Oscars. Now for my predictions, it will be in two categories. The first one being who I would want to win versus who I think realistically will win will be the second category. Now for these, I won't be going over all of them. I'm just going to go over half of all the categories and stuff like that, because there was a lot in some of them that I've not even seen, so I couldn't give you my predictions if I haven't seen it. Now, these are just my opinions and my predictions. If you do not like them, that's fine. If you do like them, that's great. Now let's get on to it. And the first category we'll be talking about is Best Supporting Actress, which has Elle Fanning in Sentimental Value, Inga Ilsdotter-Ilelius in Sentimental Value, has Amy Madigan in Weapons, Wunmi Asaki in Sinners, and Teyana Taylor in One Battle After Another. And this is a hard category because all of them did a phenomenal job, and all of them I would love to see win the prize. But who I think I would want to win in this, I'm a big Elle Fanning fan, and I've always loved her work, and I was so happy when she got nominated. So yeah, and then my second one who I would love to see win would be Wunmi Asaki from Sinners. Sinners is just a masterclass of a film and so good, and she also did a phenomenal job too in that movie. Now who I think realistically will win is, I see Amy Madigan from Weapons winning, and I also see Wunmi Asaki from Sinners winning. But if I had to pick, I'd pick Amy Madigan from Weapons. She's won 2 awards, the Critics' Choice Award and now the Actors Award, and Weapons did not get nominated for anything, so her performance alone, just getting that, is very impressive. So yeah, that's who I would think would win for Best Supporting Actress, Amy Madigan. Now for the next category we have, it's Best Supporting Actor. Now this is the same category too as for the actresses, where I think all of them did a phenomenal job, and all of them really should win the award, but realistically, that cannot happen. Now we have Benicio del Toro for One Battle After Another, we have Sean Penn from One Battle After Another, we have Delroy Lindo for Sinners, we have Jacob Elordi for Frankenstein, and we have Stellan Skarsgård for Sentimental Value. Now who I think realistically will win is a type between Sean Penn from One Battle After Another to Stellan Skarsgård from Sentimental Value. Now, Sean Penn was the best performing actor in One Battle After Another in my opinion, and he's just always been a great actor. But in Stellan Skarsgård too, he was a phenomenal job too in his acting wise, and I really loved how just range of emotions and acting he had in Sentimental Value and stuff. But if I had to pick who I think would win, I'm gonna go Sean Penn. I mean, just so good, and he's also won a lot of other awards for this character he's played. But yeah, that's who I'm gonna go for, Best Supporting Actor, Sean Penn. On to the Animated Feature Films category, we have Argo, Elio, K-Pop Demon Hunters, Little Anomaly of the character of Rain, and Zootopia 2. Now who I think I would want to win is Zootopia 2. Now who I think realistically will win is the same answer, it's Zootopia 2. Now before Zootopia 2 came out, I would have said, oh, K-Pop Demon Hunters for sure. I mean, it was just originally supposed to just go to Netflix and be one of those. But it got so big that it got a theatrical release, not once, but twice. Also too, tons of people, kids-wise, were dressing up as K-Pop Demon Hunters. Also too, probably some older people, but mainly kids, were dressing up for Halloween as K-Pop Demon Hunter characters. But then around Thanksgiving time came Zootopia 2, and it blew up. It became the most financially successful Pixar film, and 2, in some locations, in other places in your theaters, it is still showing the movie. And that was in Thanksgiving time when it first came out. That's over 3 months. You don't hardly ever see that nowadays. So that's just how successful Zootopia 2 is. Also too, the animation style and the story is just really good. So that's my pick to who I think will win in Best Animated Feature Film, Zootopia 2. Now for the editing category, we have F1 by Stephen Moore, we have Marty Supreme by Ronald Bernstein and Josh Safdie, One Battle After Another by Andy Gergerson, Sentimental Value by Oliver Quote, and Sinners, Michael P. Schauer. Now if I'm sorry, but if I've mispronounced any of those names. Now who I think I'd want to win is F1. Now F1, the racing scenes, as I say, were the best part of the movie. I mean, you get to feel like you're actually in the driver's seat, and editing helps a lot with that, with the cuts they do, and just the race scenes. So yeah, now who I think realistically will win is, it's a tie between F1 and One Battle After Another. Now I've already said what I thought for F1, but for One Battle After Another, we can't deny the desert chasing scene by the cars in that movie. That is very impressive to do, to show that, because they're that far away, to show that they're having a chase, and to do those ups and downs, hills, is such a good job, and it's not something easily done. But if I had to choose who I think would win in those ties, I'm still gonna go F1. To me, those racing scenes are just the best part of the movie and why I love it so much. So for editing, I have F1. Now onto the cinematography category. The movies in this category is Frankenstein by Dan Lauschton, Marty Supreme by Darius Khondji, One Battle After Another by Michael Ballman, Sinners by Autumn Adore Archipel, and For Train Dreams, Adolfo Valles. Now I'm sorry if I mispronounced any of those names. Now who I want to win is between Train Dreams or Sinners. For Train Dreams, it really shows how the colorfulness and just the vibrant natural life, would that be the forest or the woods. Then for Sinners, it has a lot of dark moments when it's for the horror/thriller moments, and then a light, colorful moments when it's outside or when they're in the juke joint. Now who I think realistically will win in this movie is Sinners. Now onto the casting category. We have Hamnet by Nina Gold, we have One Battle After Another by Cassandra Kalukidans, we have Marty Supreme by Jennifer Netti, we have The Secret Agent by Gabriel Dominguez, and Sinners by Francine Maisler. Now I'm sorry if I mispronounced any of those names. Now who I'd want to win is a tie between Marty Supreme and Sinners. For Marty Supreme, it is such a New York film, with a lot of the actors being New Yorkers, and some of the people even in the movie are not actors, they're just New Yorkers. And there's such a vibe to the city. For Sinners, phenomenal casting. I mean, if you're doing a Ryan Coogler film, you have to have Michael B. Jordan. And for him to play Smoke and Stack, and distinguish the characters and give them their own identities and personalities, great job. Also too, Naomi Osaka, Delroy Lindo, Haley Steinfeld, phenomenal and great job too. Also too, Michael Caine, that's his first ever acting performance, and look at how great he did. Now who I think will realistically win is Sinners. Now on to international feature film. We have Secret Agent from Brazil, we have It Was Just an Accident from France, Sentimental Value from Norway, Sarat from Spain, and The Voice of Hind Rajab from Tanzania. Now who I want to win is a tie between two things, The Secret Agent and Sentimental Value, because they both have deep messages in their stories, with Secret Agent being about a controlled government and what they were doing back then to people, and why it needs to be told what they were doing back then so future generations can be well informed so it doesn't happen in the future. 2. Sentimental Value is about generational family trauma and how chaotic and time-consuming the entertainment industry can be, and how that can have an effect on you as a parent, to even effect on your kids. Now who I think realistically will win is Sentimental Value. Now on to the directing category. We have Hamnet by Chloe Zhao, One Battle After Another by Paul Thomas Anderson, we have Marty Supreme by Josh Safdie, we have Sentimental Value by Joachim Trier, and Sinners by Ryan Coogler. Now I wanted to state that all of them did a phenomenal job directing, and you can really see the love and the passion they have in the stories they're being told, and that's why the movies were so good. It's because you can see the love and the passion they have in directing and making this movie. But who I'd want to win is Ryan Coogler. As I say, passionate, and you can see the love he has in the story he made, and just the love and the craft he has for it. But who I think realistically will win is Paul Thomas Anderson. In a lot of the director categories, the award ceremonies, he has been winning, so realistically I think it will go to Paul Thomas Anderson for Best Director. Now down to the final 3 categories, with this category being Best Actress. And we have Jessie Buckley in Hamnet, Rose Byrne in If I Had Legs I'd Kick You, Emma Stone in Begonia, Renata Reinsfeld in Sentimental Value, and Kate Hudson in Song Sung Blue. Now who I want to win is Jessie Buckley, and I think she will realistically win Best Actress. In Hamnet, she does a great job of showing her acting skills and her wide range of emotions, and throughout the awards ceremony, she has been winning. So I have Jessie Buckley winning Best Actress. Now on to the Best Actor category. We have Michael B. Jordan in Sinners, Ethan Hawke in Blue Moon, Wagner Moore in The Secret Agent, Timothée Chalamet in Marty Supreme. We have Leonardo DiCaprio in One Battle After Another. Now I just want to say all of them did a phenomenal job in showing off their character and their acting skills. But who I think I would want to win is between Timothée Chalamet and Michael B. Jordan. With Timothée Chalamet, you can really see the dedication and the love he has for his character and just wanting to show off his acting skills. But same goes for Michael B. Jordan. He's wanting to show off his acting skills, and he does such a good job distinguishing the characters he's playing, Smoke and Stag, that you can tell that both of them have different characters and personalities because that's how good his acting skills are. Now who I think realistically will win is Timothée Chalamet. He's been doing a lot of campaigning and just showing that he really wants to show himself as one of the greats and show off his acting skill. So I have for Best Actor, Timothée Chalamet. Now on to the last category, Best Picture. Now I did make a video for each movie that got nominated in Best Picture, if you want to go watch. But the movies that got nominated for Best Picture are Begonia, F1, Frankenstein, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, Sentimental Value, The Secret Agent, Sinners, and Train Dreams. Now who I want to win is Sinners. Every time I watched that movie, I just fell in love with it and got to know more about it and just couldn't stop thinking about it. But who I think I realistically will win this movie, it's a tie between Sinners or One Battle After Another. Now both movies are phenomenal and both movies showed the best of 2025. But if I had to pick between those, I would still pick Sinners. To me, Sinners is the movie of 2025. But those are my predictions of the 2026 Oscars. Comment down below what your predictions are, and as always, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and goodbye!